All right, so before we continue here and before we make the rectus abdominis, we need to just um, you know refine a little bit more this pelvis, the pelvis bone. So let's do it and make just a little bit more closer to its real looking. So I'm gonna make like this for the crest. I think we're gonna be better if we use a Dynamesh version because this move is pretty hard. Oh no, okay. My smooth intensity was not that enough. I'm gonna make it all together, like the sacrum. Yeah, it would be kind of like this. And here in the middle, we're gonna have like a hole. From the back, we're gonna have like kind of a heart shape. More like this, and you know, this would be the sacrum, you know, and here you're gonna have a nice hole for that, and then all this region here will be like that. Here you're gonna have those pubis bone, you know, the pubic crest. Alright, so now let's make the two holes around here and one bigger in the middle. Yeah, so let's try a Dynamesh now. Good. Here I'm refining and recalculating the Dynamesh. Now I think I can easily remove that and make a Delhidden and recalculate the Dynamesh. Okay. Now I'm refining the actual hole for all of this. And here I'm gonna make just an approximation, you know, not being too much precise, but just in order to you guys understand the form. This would be the sacrum part, you know. And for this region, let me show you. Here you're gonna have the tuberosity here. How does it call? Yeah, is this acetabulum? Acetabulum, where it's gonna connect to the head of femur, right? Something like that. And from its side view, let me show you. Here, as you can see, I'm doing it very based on the Stefan Forger spec drawing. Just a base for everything. So and here I can make another hole. I'm gonna delete that and also delete this one. And now once we recalculate, no, it doesn't work. Okay, so let's do by adding an insert mesh and pressing the Alt key, so it's gonna removes the form, so we can have a nice hole here in the middle once we recalculate. Good. All right. Here, gonna pinch a little bit more. Yeah, so here is gonna be the head of femur. Here I'm adjusting that, and let me show you. And now I'm creating the anterior superior iliac spine, which is that landmark, surface landmark, the bone landmark that we said. This one here. Right. So this is just kind of a blocking for the pelvis, not really precise, as I said. But from this now we can start and going further with the rectus abdominal. Oh, let me push this. Here you can see that it's going further. and here is the pubic tubercle. Alright, and from this region is gonna be our rectus abdominal, just around here. Alright, and in the sides we're gonna have the obliques. Right at the side right here. Okay. Maybe we're gonna need to adapt a little bit more our serratus anterior. Yeah, let's make a little bit less blocked this rib cage. Here's some pinch, the border. Yeah, good. Now let's extract a little bit more, some form here, and we're gonna have the rectus abdominal. Let me see if I got some image. Not yet, but is yeah, this first muscle here in the middle of our abs, so the main one, and you can see that it goes just after the pectoralis major and its abdominal portion, and then we're gonna have this all the way down until it reaches the pubic bone right here. Okay, so let's extract this, and then we can grab it down there, and we're gonna have the rectus abdominal. So extract and accept. Clear the mask, click with Control, so we select. Here I'm inflating, and after is moving the form, so it becomes easier to work with some more subdivisions there. But actually we're gonna need to Dynamesh, but just for positioning I do prefer to do like that. Maybe my smooth is too hard. All right. For the rectus abdominis, I like to use the same width of the neck. Okay. And after that, besides that, you're gonna have the obliquus muscle. So let's do a Dynamesh, and then before we go on detailing all of this and creating, you know, those nice separations, I think it will be better for us to, yeah, let's do just a little marks. Notice how I create this angle like that, all going to the same point for the 8 pack. Okay, a point like here, I don't know, and here it will be the belly button. All right, so now let's create the obliquous muscle as well, and then we can define it better for all the rest of the abdominals and everything. So in order to make the obliques, but let me first show some images in the rectus abdominis so you guys can better understand, but I think it's pretty predictable. The rectus abdominal, it's gonna be okay. So yeah, uh, nothing different from what we said. Here you have the rectus abdominis just in the middle, and on the both sides we're gonna have the obliques. Yeah, and when it comes to obliques, what you're gonna have is actually three muscles that will compose all this region, that are the external oblique, the internal oblique, and also the transversus abdominis, right? But we're gonna simplify it and make all just one, which are more the exterior surface. Okay, so let me start by creating an stretch like this. Clear the mask and grab it to the bottom like this. I think we can smooth this form a little bit more. Let me paint. Yeah, and now let's position it, and after we can draw better the fibers and everything. I think here I'm gonna add some cuts with slice curve, so it will be easier to manipulate. So this way I can smooth a little bit more the form and have a better volume of everything. Okay, yeah, just as I imagined, we're gonna need, I think, to pump the volume of those serratus anterior muscle. Adding more volume here for the obliques. So once we Dynamesh it, we're gonna be able to detail that even more.